I saw the clouds roll in and run across the sky, and I really hope that.
Hello guys, so one of you have asked me to make a more specific video on uphill start, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look for the steepest hill, and I think I found it. This is the steepest hill I can find that'll be safe for me to show it to you guys. So yeah, I hope you can tell how steep it is through the GoPro. Pull up right here. There's a lot of gravel, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Oh my god. Oh, maybe this is not a good idea. I'm gonna pull up a bit more. There's less gravel up there. Okay, so let's go over some stuff about what you'll be expecting before I do anything here. Alright, so uphill start is something that a lot of people have trouble with because you have to think about the throttle, the clutch, and when to let go the brakes and all that. The problem is when you let go of the brake, the bike's gonna roll back, right? So that's what the people have had trouble with, or a problem with. Man, this is really steep. Anyways, so how you do an uphill start is you have to use the rear brakes, not the front brakes, the rear brakes. So you push down on the rear brakes, all right? I'm gonna go into neutral actually. Okay, I'm in neutral. So I'm just using my front brakes right now. I'll show you how steep it is. As soon as I let go a bit, it just like comes back. So this is uphill. Alright, now I'm transitioning to rear brakes. I have the rear brakes fully engaged. Now this is what you need to figure out. Just practice somewhere safe. Figure out when your bike starts to move back a bit when you let go of the brake. So it's like slightly engaged but not fully that the bike stopped. That's when you are going to be giving gas and letting the clutch out. So, you know, let's say we're at a red light or stop sign or something, we're at an uphill stop, and you start to let go of the rear brakes, you're going to move back a bit. I don't know if you can see, but you're going to move back a little bit. So figure that point out. It's literally, if you let go of the pressure a little bit, your brakes gonna let go a bit. Now the clutch, I think I've talked about the friction zone a lot in my other videos on how to ride and all that. The friction zone is pretty, I don't know if that's what it's actually called, but it's what I call it. It's when you let go of the clutch, and mine is about right there. That's when the gears start to engage and you can feel the bike moving forward. Up until then it's still like disengaged and the bike's pretty much in neutral. The friction zone is where you need to practice as well. So what's gonna happen is while you're rear braking, while it's still engaged, the bike's not gonna be moving, okay? You're gonna be fully engaged. Find where your friction zone is. You'll feel it because your bike's gonna kind of move forward slightly but can't because you're braking, right? You're gonna feel it, but that's not gonna stall the bike, don't worry. As long as you don't let it fully out, it's not gonna stall it. You'll see the revs change a bit too. So while your rear brake is fully engaged, go to that friction zone. And then at that point, the friction zone is there and the gears are starting to engage. That's when you slowly let go of that rear brake where we talked about. And you'll feel the bike moving up a bit. This way, it gets rid of that slight moment of you moving back. Because that's what freaks most people out when you move back like that. This method gets rid of that. You'll be at a complete stop and you'll just move forward. So here, let's try it. As you can see, I'm in neutral. My brakes are fully engaged, my rear brake. Now I'm not gonna use the front brake just to show you. Actually, I'm gonna use it when I change the gear. Okay, as you can see, I'm in first gear, rear brake engaged, throttle hand here. Now fully engaged, bike's not moving. I'm gonna let go of the clutch to the friction zone. You see that? RPM dropped a little, right? And you can hear the change in the engine. Right there. If I let go of it any further, it'll probably stall. But right there is okay. And then that's when it's starting to engage. Right there. And then that's when you give it gas and let go of the rear brake slowly. Give it gas so the RPM doesn't drop. Just give it gas while you're at the friction zone right now. I'm still in... Oh, I stalled. Alright. So give it gas so that you don't do that. You don't stall. I'm just doing it too slow. But when you're at the friction zone, give it gas so you don't. I'm gonna go to the friction zone. Give it gas and let go of the rear brake. And then we're moving. Okay? Let's try that again. Fully engage rear brake. Let go of the clutch till your RPM starts to drop a little bit and you can hear the change. You'll feel it. That's when you give it gas to bring up the RPM so you don't stall, and then let go of the rear brake. You just need a little bit of gas. We'll try it out one more time, and I think you guys will get it. So, alright. Besides that, I don't like to stay idle by a house for too long because my bike's too loud. Alright, rear brakes fully engaged. As you can tell, no front brakes, right? Let go of the clutch to the friction zone so that you see the RPM drop. Give it gas. Let go of the brake. I'm still at the friction zone. I didn't let the clutch out fully. You can let it out now. So that's how you get going on an uphill. I hope that helped you guys. And if you have any questions on anything else, let me know. I made this video because one of my followers have asked me to make it for them, and I gladly do that. So yeah, if you guys want to see anything more specific, let me know. I'll do my best. So a lot of the stuff on the bike, it's hard to show it to you guys because it's done in real time, or it has to be done in real time, or else you stall. But I'll do my best. Anyways, it's time for this vid's featured bike. Check it out. Alright guys, make sure to send me pics or vids of your bike. Try to send me at least 4 pictures, like a walk around or something. Tell me your name, where you're from, like for example California, US or something like that, and what your bike is, if you have any mods on it. If you have a channel, let me know about that too, and I'll do a shout out for you. I'll be featuring a bike every vid. So that's a chance for you to get a free shout out, or just to be featured in my video. I love doing it. This way I can see all my viewers and what kind of bikes they ride, who they are, and where they're from, right? It's awesome to see it. So far, a lot of them have been, a lot of you guys have been in the States, in the United States of America, but there's a few in Canada, like there's a few everywhere around the world, it looks like, from my demographic information, stats. But yeah, just send me the pics on Facebook or email it to me. Either way works. Anyways, cheers bros and gals. Ride safe.
We'll win the fight. They'll tell the story of how we took tonight.